Welcome to our live stream viewers tuning in. We're just getting our marshals out here, looking for a couple check-ins here for our stock class. We got Reggie, JR, and Jake. Carry a chance to get down somewhere over there. And Reggie are going to rock, paper, scissors for the one side. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 90 seconds to turn and burn. And looks like Mr. Smothers is going to get the infield out there at the north end. While waiting for these guys to get warmed up here, we're going to take this moment to thank our sponsors. They're people, small business owners who've taken time out of their schedule to help us out this year. The Aquatic Source, if you need fish, food, fauna, plants, whatever, tanks, all that good stuff. See Mr. Josh Hall out at the Aquatic Source. If you're from the Citrus County area and need your lawn mowed, see Mr. Aaron at Ron's Lawns. If you're down in Villages, Summerfield area, home improvement stuff, see Kyle's Home Solutions. Guys, once again, taking time out of their business to help out. Yes, I need you down by the arm of sign, sir. All right, just finishing up with hot laps here. All right, I need to check in from Reggie as soon as he gets up there. He's just getting out there. And he's good to go. Take a lap, Reggie, take a lap. Light night here at New Red Hobbies, the Florida State RC Championship of the State Series this weekend down at Ronnie's. This Raceway down in Tampa area. You guys can't hear me? All right, smack the speaker up there above you. Little taparoo. I mean, I can hear myself through the wall here, so. All right, boys and girls, I'm talking to myself. All right, the order is Reggie, JR, Mark, Greg, Sean, Jake, and Zach. Marshals, look alive. You guys are going to be moving here pretty quickly. 5-minute qualifier for Stock Buggy Heat. Reggie on the tone. JR. Mark. Greg. O'Hara. Engstrom. And Montgomery. And we're off and running. Oh, fumble Rooski from a Marshall. All right, though. Once again, we got 2 heats per round, so we know we're doing at least 3 rounds of qualifying tonight. Try to give our racers a little bang for their buck. I got, looks like that was Reggie in the infield. All right, it's JR showing the way in a 19.505. Mark back 2.6 in second. JR in that fluorescent yellow coming across start finish line right meow. Find Mark out there somewhere down the back straightaway and crossing the line now. Got black and gray on it. Ooh, Marshall's having a hustle out there a little bit. O'Hara in the all black in third. Rajna in fourth. Oh, somebody's upside down entering the infield here. Help him out. Remember, guys, just got to square it up and give it a squeeze. Your cars can clear all these jumps pretty much no problem. We have a couple of short course or trucks in next round or next heat. Those would be the guys with any issues ever. 2 down, 3 to go. JR, Mark, Sean, Greg, Zach, Jake, and Reggie at the line. Caution entering the back straight. And good job, drivers. Good sportsmanship out there. Work together. Got Netzel tuning in online. He was probably getting prepped for tomorrow. Heard Hall's doing the same. Caution, exiting the sweeper by the start finish line. And we're clear. JR, O'Hara up to second now. Van Niersen back 4 and change in third. Rajna behind him. Montgomery back about 6 seconds in fifth. Jake back 5 and change in sixth. And Reggie back. Ooh, let's cross the line here. Maybe a lap. First time for Reggie racing, according to my information here, in about 5 years. Practicing on and off last couple months. Good to see him back out shaking that rust off. Reggie new fast lap 18.6, Rajna 17.5, Engstrom 17.4. Caution on the back straight, take it tight, take it tight. We're clear. Montgomery 17.8, Van Niersen 16.38, O'Hara 16.83, and JR with a 15.8. Uno momento. Caution after the tabletop. One more, one more. 35 seconds, drivers. Everybody doing pretty good there, working together. Appreciate it. JR, Sean back to second now. Van Neersen back a couple seconds in third. New fast lap. JR Mitch 15.63. That all yellow. Go low in the back. Inside, towards the driver's stand. Side on the back straight, and we're clear. Montgomery new fast lap 17.6. Out there in the all blue, coming across the line now with a 17.4. That is the 5-minute race clock, drivers. Keep going. Keep going. JR is done. Van Neersen's done. Keep going. Reggie's done. Zachary is done. Looking for O'Hara, Rajna, and Ingstrom to finish out here. O'Hara's done. Looking for Rajna and Ingstrom. And shut it down. And Ingstrom going to take that one on the last lap there. Like Rajna with a bad lap. JR taking that one. Set the early TQ 19.506. O'Hara 18.513. Van Neersen 17 laps. Montgomery, Ingstrom, and Rajna all in 16 laps. About 20 seconds across all three of those. And Reggie back a couple more with 14 laps. Great job for the first time out in a long time. All right, guys, I'm going to tack on an extra minute there. I know Mr. Reggie running back-to-back here. He's going all in tonight. All right. All right, Mr. Jason just getting his transponder there. He says, hopefully next week there'll be a personal in that car. We got a couple marshals out there. Let's see. Have no problem fielding marshals tonight. They are. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Reggie, if you're out there checking for me. And looking for CJ. All right, drivers, bring them up speed. We got some marshals out there. Turn and burn. Got 95 seconds. Got Netzel tuning in. Hall responding to my Facebook message. I don't think he's watching that. We got Gale Force Raceway tuning in. Yes, we are kind of looking good. Light night once again. State Series starting back up after the summer. I think it's only 2 races. That's okay. There's a lot going on the rest of the year. I want to wish all our Florida racers heading down to Express Raceway for the Florida RC Championships race this weekend. Good luck. Remember, the best thing you do is drive smart. All right, guys, green and yellow are on. Do not drive backwards on this track until that red light is on. trackside camera here. My view, it's what you're seeing is what I see, except it's a little clearer than that. Uh-oh. Like Sean needs a minute here. Minute's grace. Take a minute. All right. Got a little time tonight. Once again, light turnout. Be watching third round of qualifying tonight for sure. Like I might be getting some Chinese takeout tonight for a little dinner. No. Probably will. Ooh, CJ's got to square it up and give it a squeeze properly. Rocking his short course truck tonight, saving the race cars for tomorrow. Thought Reggie was running his tonight too, but maybe second round. All right, guys, I think we're gonna start a GoFundMe to get some shin guards for that position there. Looks like Sean's issue is bigger than he thought, so he said he'll catch us in the next round. So we're going to get ready to rock and roll. The order is Reggie, Terry, CJ, Jason, and Anthony. I have a feeling we're going to have a battle for the top spot here between Anthony, CJ, well, if Sean was out there. And I don't know. I mean, it could be two battles out here. It could be a battle all the way across the board. We'll see what they can do. Reggie on the tone. Terry. DJ. Nice catch. And Anthony. Oh, sorry. We'll have Jason go last here. Go, Jason. My bad. Jason back into it after a 15-year hiatus. Knocking the rust off. Second time racing. Looking for a personal transponder next time. Talking over the top. We'll give him a chance to get into that race order, and we'll get that running here in just a moment. Oh, we got a couple guys upside down. That's a new one. Who was that? Was that Smothers ruining my track? Get that fixed for the next round. And CJ trying to do a little pole dancing here at the south hairpin. All right, after 3 laps, CJ rocking the blue short course truck, your leader. Smothers, he's rocking a 4-wheel drive. It's the black and silver one, black and gray. And now Anthony to the lead, CJ to second, Reggie in third by 5 seconds. Reggie rocking the, here he is, crossing line with the red and blue. Maybe that's magenta and blue, we don't know. Somebody's car horn's going crazy. Hopefully it's not mine. Reggie dropping a 17.8 for a new fast lap of the race. Jason coming with an 18.7. Out front at the line after 7. Let's see what happens when he catches up here on overall pace. And he's still holding the lead by 3.5 over Reggie. Anthony Smothers falling back to third at the moment. Jason 2.5 in fourth. Terry back 9 seconds in fifth. Like CJ's trying to drive his short course truck like an outdoor track. I think he's out there just having a good time, which is fine. Caution on the ski jump. Just monster trucked it over the other pipes. It's all right though. We're here to have a good time tonight. Just about 90 seconds to go, drivers, and somebody's missing something off their car. Is that a whole body? Oh, it's got to be Smothers. There it is. 110 to go. JR's got your body if you want to get that put back on for you. Oh, we got some guys going crazy down there. Right now, Reggie's showing the way. He was hemming and hawing about signing up, which class to sign up for. Then he signed up for both, so there it is. That solves your problem, right? He's rocking a 16 lap pace, 5:18. CJ back 2.7 at the line. Anthony back a lap here with some issues, and Jason back 9.6. Terry behind him by 19 seconds with 15 seconds to go, guys. And only 2 heats tonight, so we will be doing an extra round of qualifying here. That is the race clock, drivers. Keep going. Jay is done. Jason thought he was going to be done. Now he's got to do another whole lap there. Anthony's done. Reggie's done. Looking for Terry. Hold on, guys. Track's still hot. Jason doing an extra lap. Trying to get an extra lap here. See if it affects anything. And looks like we're good for right now. All right, Reggie taking that one. 16-5, 17, CJ, Anthony, and Jason with 15, Terry with 14. And Mr. Anthony Smothers eking out that fast lap there, 17-7, lap 12. All right, boys and girls, it is 7:25. We're going to be all good in 20 minutes, or we need a little longer? 30 minutes? 20 minutes, fine? I know Reggie's got 2 cars to charge here, so we'll sort it out, but look for us in 20 minutes. Billy. All right, so we're looking at 7:45 for round 2. All right, boys and girls, let's get them down and checked in here. JR is trying to eke a few more extra moments out here to put the car back together. In the meantime, let's get our marshals out here. Our sportsman guys from race 2. Gentlemen, the red light is on. Let's get our marshals out here and we can turn you guys loose. Sportsman guys. Everybody's got docked a lap. Except JR. Alright, as soon as Terry and CJ get down the far end, we'll turn these guys loose. Hey, my name's Jason Statham. You're watching New Red Hobbies. Thursday Night Thunder. Oh, let me tell you something, brother. Come on, Terry. We need you out in position, brother. Terrible, terrible. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. You got 90 seconds. All right, Reggie's running both races, so CJ's out there looking for Smothers. Jason is out there. Terry is out there. Sean is out there, so we definitely need Smothers out there. Like Anthony's got the arm sign. Thank you, sir. Yeah, want to get those accidents out of the way before you have your race, your run. All JR styling and profiling over the tabletop. Yeah, all I did was blow the track off, guys. If there's more grip out there, I don't know what to tell you. All right, gentlemen. Order is JR, O'Hara, Mark, Zach, Jake, Greg, and Reggie. All right, JR on the tone. O'Hara, Mark, Zach, Jake, Greg, and Reggie. And even at that little kerfuffle, comes the first car across the line. Terry having a bad day with the marshal tonight. It's okay, you just got to shake it off there, big guy. All right, let everybody get their third lap in here and go with that race order. Looks like it's going to be JR, Mark, Zach in third, Sean to four, Jake, Greg, and Reggie at the line here. A couple new fast laps being put in here by a couple racers. Mark with a 16.6, Rajna with a 17.2. Oh, caution on the ski jump. And we're clear. Reggie new fast lap 18.5. JR dropping a 15.9 out there. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, JR trying to squeeze through traffic there and catching the edge of the jump. Plenty of time, guys. We're not quite halfway yet. All right, there we are halfway. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. JR on an 18-lap run here, 5:03. Not improving his qualifying time just yet. He's got a 19.506. Round one. Like Mark improving his time. Zach, Greg, both improving their times. Caution at the south hairpin here. And we're clear. I got Mayhem at the roller there. Terry getting some exercise in on this one. And it looks like O'Hara rolling over in the sweeper. Here another new fast lap, 15.671. That's the fluorescent yellow one on there if you're watching online. And Nearson back 1.7. O'Hara in third, back a lap at the moment. What happens when he crosses the line here. Make that 13 seconds in third. Montgomery in fourth. Rajna back 3.9 in fifth. Jake 2.5 in sixth. So a good three-way battle there. And Reggie not far behind them. Crossing the line in red and blue. He's back 6 and change in seventh. Caution at the start-finish line. And that looks like Jake there. Unfortunately, he got the good lap though, but oh, he's got it all wrong. Caution at the start-finish line. You can practice on this one. Ooh, that was close. "30 seconds to go." "15 seconds. Right now, Mark, Zach, Greg, and Reggie improving their times. That is time on the race clock. Keep going, keep going. Montgomery's done. O'Hara's done. Keep going. Van Neerson's done. Reggie, keep going. Jake is done. JR is done. Looking for Greg and Reggie. Greg and Reggie. Greg is done. Marshall's hold your position. Reggie's still hot out there. Red and blue. Red and blue. Hot car. And shut it down. JR Mitch taking that one 19.514. Not improving his time. Mark Van Neerson 18.506. Going to bump up one spot to second so far. O'Hara not improving his time with that 17-lap run. Montgomery improving his fourth place a little bit with a 16.5 flat. Missed it by 44 hundredths. Rajna with a 16.507, improving one spot to fifth. Reggie with 16.560, improving one spot to sixth. And Jake not improving that time. Going to fall to seventh right now. All right, boys and girls, sportsmen, here's your time to shine. What's that? They need to refresh their stuff. I'm broadcasting. This show's all good. Yes, everything is working fine on mine. We got Mike Raines tuning in here. All right, we need one more down at the middle of the north end. In the meantime, roll them off. 95 seconds. Caution on the back straight. And we got Reggie running back to back here. Got an extra minute between rounds. Everybody's checked in. Guys got to get a hot lap in there. We got George Bronick tuning in. I think he's looking forward to some outdoor oval this Saturday here at New Red Hobbies. Weather forecast only for 40% rain. Supposed to be a little warm out though, so please stay hydrated. And it looks like Sean's got his differential sorted out this time. It's that first round. Reggie, a chance here to check that out real quick, see if that's something fixable. Fix in a minute. Great. If not, we have to wait for him round 3. Sort of works, but it gets very, very loud. Like I can hear it in here. It's not the I can stand it loud kind. Ear piercing. Asking about a fan. I know it's warm out there, guys. We got all the fans on out there I can right now. All right, somebody take a peek at Reggie there and let me know if that's a quick fix or long term. All right, the order for this one will be Reggie if he gets it out here. CJ, Anthony, Jason, Terry, and Sean. Zach, what's going on out there? What's he fixing? Reggie fixing out there. Okay. Here he comes. All right, that's fine. I wasn't sure. All I need to know if it's a 1 minute fix or not. All right, he's coming on out there. Once again, the order will be Reggie, CJ, Anthony, Jason, and Terry, and Sean. Melville missing out on that first round. We know he's got a fast car. He won last week. Then he had to come in here and tell me I gave him the wrong medal. So we go back to look at the photos, and I gave him the wrong medal. We'll look at it a little later. It's in the crack. All right, guys. Reggie on the tone in less than 5. CJ. Smothers. Jason. Terry. And Sean. All right, guys, you're supposed to get all those wrecks out of the way in warm-ups. All right, 90 seconds into this one, 3:30 to go. CJ showing the way, 16.507. That's a new TV run here. Sean Melville now taking over that top spot by 1 second. New fast lap, 18.1. Where did our marshal go? Why we can't have nice things? Top 4 ahead of the current TQ. That's Melville, Soderlund, Reggie, and it was Anthony there for a moment. Caution down the back straight. Good check up there. And Terry finally getting a good lap in there, 22.0 for him. Oh, poor Jake having to go every which way. Giving him a hard time. So many decisions to make when you're a marshal out there. Supposed to pick the car up that flipped over first. At the line, it's CJ by 2.3 over Reggie. Sean back at the line here by a little bit more now because others. Oh, O'Hara having to marshal everybody here. Nobody wants to win this one. Stop worrying about fast laps, guys. Just hit your marks. You hit your marks, you're not ruining your car. Generally. Got that Sean turning in too early there, hitting the pipe. You heard it there, 1 to go. Top 3 on a new TQ run. Reggie at the line by 0.6 over CJ. Anthony back 2.2. Reggie's in the red and blue, or the candy apple red, or metallic red, I'm not sure. CJ in the blue short course, and Anthony got the gray, black and gray four-wheel drive out there, and CJ, I don't know if that was an elbow or a hip check. O'Hara behind you. "20 seconds to go. Oh, Smothers' bodies come off and they get tangled up there. Or at least they're having a good laugh about it up there. Miles is what it's all about. That is a race clock. Keep going, keep going. Reggie is done. DJ is done. And everybody but Sean's done. Everybody but Sean. Looking for Sean to finish out here. Here he comes around the sweeper. Pushing wide like a dump truck. And he's done. Reggie going to take that one. Setting a new TQ. 16.508. Soderlin with a 509. Smothers with a 513. All three of them separated by just over 5 seconds. Sean bumping up 2 spots to 4th with a 15-lap run. Jason with 14 laps going to drop a spot to 5th. And Terry, the 12-lap run, going to drop to 6th. At the moment, once again, we still got one more round of qualifying here in 20 minutes. So 8:30 be round 3. Let's get our sportsman drivers out there to marshal this one. Mr. Terry TQ in this one. Thank you, sir. All right, 17.5. Stock Buggy, come on down. JR, Mark, Sean, Zach Montgomery, Greg Rajna, Reggie, and Jake. All right, if you're watching online, don't forget to do all them social media things like, share, subscribe, follow. Help spread the word of RC, get people interested. We all have more people to race against. All right, let's get them checked in, gentlemen. Check them in. Jack's the only one good so far. And my sportsman guys need about here to marshal this one. Thank you, Jason. Terry's out there. CJ's out there. Need Smothers and Sean. All right, drivers, roll them off. You got 145 to turn and burn. Looking for one more marshal. Mr. Smothers needs you out there. Mr. Terry can't do it all himself in the infield. Get our super marshal out there at the north end of the infield. All right, let's slow him down and get him back here to the staging area. Starting area, that is. All right, gentlemen. Some of you may or may not know, when we get to a round 3, we invert the field, so those are the guys at the back have a chance to improve their time here. Yep, only on these special nights where we get to run extra rounds of qualifying. Normally it's first round by the sheet, second round by the first round finishing, and then invert round 3. So it's going to be Jake, Reggie, Greg, Zach, Sean, Mark, and JR. Been a while since we get to do this, so it's a good problem to have. Hopefully I can keep it straight here. Once again, Jake, Reggie, Greg, Zach, Sean, Mark, and JR. In less than 5. Jake. That was supposed to be Jake. Greg. Zach. Sean. Mark. And JR. And we're off and running. Got no excuses. I was in the back of the field. Now you're at the front. I don't know if any other place does it like that, but we do it here, or I do it. Everybody, the best opportunity to put down them heaters. All right, 45 seconds into this. We'll give these guys another chance to get a second lap in here. All right, it's JR, Mark, Jake in the third, Sean, Reggie, Zach, and Greg at the line. JR dropping a 15.8, Greg with a 19.2, O'Hara 16.6, Mark 16.2. So the recent fast laps there. Oh, Zach getting it wrong, putting in the infield, trying to monster truck way out of it. Wow, I can't say it. Trying to monster truck his way out of it. Are racing for some medals tonight in both classes. It's only medals, mostly bragging rights. They are showing the way on a new TQ run here, about 5 seconds up on that old time. Oh, Terry trying to catch one. All right. Yeah, there's some Lexan flying through the air there. I'd go for the kick save. Caution, Terry, south hairpin. Those of you watch online, we'll give you an idea how big these jumps are. Two small things around here. Reggie, new fast lap 18.1. Rajna with a 17.6. Not mistaken, Greg and a couple other guys were down at Steak and Quaker at Steak and Lube. Wow, I got it wrong. Well, Monday night action down in Largo. Lots of options for racing here in Florida. JR, Mark, Sean, Jake, Reggie, Greg, and Zach. Closest battle. Looks like it might be between Jake and Reggie. 4.5 seconds apart. Greg back another 5.3 in that 6th spot. Caution at the roller. $1:15 to go. Caution in the sweeper, guys. Near the start finish line. And we're clear. One minute. 9 minute. Working on my Italian though, so add that one there later on. Reggie, new fast lap 18.0. Greg with a 17.0, Montgomery with a 17.6. Engstrom with a 16.9, O'Hara 16.3, Van Neersen 16.1, and JR 15.7. Just over 20 seconds, drivers. And O'Hara, I think that was O'Hara. Looks like it. A little freestyle competition over the tabletop. Nose bonked on the landing and then landed it. 5 seconds. Heard it there. Keep going. That is the race clock. 5 minutes are done. Keep going. Keep going. Engstrom is done. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Everybody else keep going. Montgomery's done. Reggie's done. Sean's done. Looking for JR, Mark, and Greg to finish out here. Greg is done. He's going to take over that 5th spot by 1.8 over Reggie and shut it down. JR Mitch going to take that one and set a new TQ. 19 laps, 5:05. Picked up 1.1 on that one. Mark Van Neersen not improving his time with an 18.509. O'Hara 17.502, also not improving. Mr. Ingstrom missing out that extra lap, 16.5 flat by 8/10, bumping up 2 spots to 5th. 16.5 flat. Rajna 5.11. Reggie 5.12. That is going to be the battle. That final podium spot, I have a feeling. And Zach with 15.502. So JR, Jake, and Reggie proving their qualifying times that run. If you're watching online, jump in the chat. Let us know you're out there. If you're cheering for anybody, throw that in the chat as well. We'd like to know who's watching from the furthest away. And I think somebody up in Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh area, and Cola was watching from Alaska. Maybe we had one from Ontario. Maybe that's what it was. I can't keep it straight. A lot of good friends and extended RC family over in the UK. So most of them are probably asleep at this hour. All right, looking for a check-in from Reggie, CJ, Anthony, Terry, and Mr. Jason's good to go. All right, we got some marshals out there. Bring them up to speed. Tack on that extra minute. Watch out on the back straight, guys. CJ somehow getting it wrong. Yeah, poor CJ. He's like missed out the last 2 or 3 weeks where we've had trucks out here. All right, looks like everybody's out there and got checked in. Hopefully they're getting some laps. Wanted to make sure Reggie got a chance. He should be the last guy to get out there. All right, everybody else finish lap here on. No more laps. Let's get him back to the starting area. All right, who are we missing from marshals? Zach's out there. Greg way back there. Jake's out there. Era's out there. I need Van Neersen or JR. North end of the infield. Or Mr. Yeah, that JR or Van Neersen. Yeah, after that roller there, I think Mark had to go answer the call. All right, gentlemen, we're good with that. All right, once again, we are starting a reverse order. We're inverting the order here. Going to be Terry, Jason, Sean, Anthony, CJ, and Reggie. I got Nilo tuning in from work in Gainesville. Good to see him. I know he's been trying to get out here. Once again, Terry on the tone in less than 5. Jason, Sean, Anthony, CJ, and Reggie. Once again, round 3, we invert the field, give those guys down in the pile a chance to shine. Like Mr. Jason stuffs it in the infield here between our jumps. Says he's got the bug right now. Bought a car like 2 weeks ago. Placed some of the bearings in it. He's like trying to find that speed already. We got some guys monster trucking each other here. Gentlemen, let's clean it up. Everybody, almost everybody ahead of that current TQ. Oh, watch out. Looks like Terry was going wild there trying to clear that thing. Drove up the back of somebody. Remember, guys, you just got to square it up and give it a squeeze. Hardest part should be trying to land the downside. Maximum efficiency. Smothers to the top of the charts here with a 17.505. That's a new TQ run going. Soderlin on a 16.501, top 5, improving their qualifying time at the moment. Caution down the back straight. Looks like Jason having an issue there. And I think he's on the wrong side there. Good job, everybody. It's Anthony, Reggie, CJ, your top 3. Melville back 2 seconds in 4th. Terry back 13 and change in 5th. And Jason back 13 and 6 as well. Leader and Terry getting tangled up here at the line. And looks like we got with Terry. He's got the tires, but quite have the grip. That could be a throttle application issue. Again, guys, you got to square up to the jump and then give it a squeeze. Plenty of power out there. Oh, Sean going wide on that kicker and stuffs between the jump and the pipe. He's back underway. 1:45 to go. Somebody's got to get Smothers a body, some Velcro. Caution on the tabletop. Caution on the ski jump, guys. Caution on the ski jump. Zach's going to get that cone out there for us. Remember, guys, just racing for medals tonight. You heard it there, 1 to go. And looks like we got Smothers back into it. Oh no, Jason getting in the back of CJ there. Caution on ski jump. And we're clear. 10 seconds to go. Boys trying too hard. Just got to hit your marks. That is time. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Nobody's done yet. Terry is done. Everybody else keep going. DJ, you're still hot out there. I think he's done with that race. Anthony is done. Reggie is done. Jason's done. Looking for Sean. Track is hot, guys. Track is hot. One more car. And shut it down. Reggie gonna take that one and set a new TQ. 16.505. Picked up 2.9. Sean was 16.523, bumping up his time, but staying fourth. CJ with 15. Smothers with 14. Terry with 13. Jason with 13. Only Reggie and Sean improving their time there. But he got a new TQ out of it. All right, boys and girls, that is the end of qualifying. It is 8:50. Mains start at 9:10. 20-minute break there, everybody. 9:10 for the mains. right, all right, all right. Time for the main. Doc Woogie, let's get him down and checked in. J.R. Mitch, Mark Van Neersen, Sean O'Hara, Zach Montgomery, Jake Ingstrom, Greg Rajna, Reggie PJ. Wah, wah, wah. Marshalls will be our sportsman guys. Be Soderlin, Smothers, Melville, Ralph, and Dolan. All right, looks like our marshals are heading out there. Thank you, gentlemen. These guys get in position. We'll turn these guys loose for some hot laps. All right, boys and girls, roll it off. You got minute 40. Jason, we got one on the other side of the tabletop. All right. He's working his way out of it almost. That Jake's styling and profiling over the kicker on that tabletop looked like he was. He even had that thing sideways. Somehow landed it. Zach tries to take out our marshal. All right, guys, red light is on. Let's bring him on back. Get down here by me. All right, your top qualifier, J.R. Mitch, going to be on the point. Lineup second, Mark Van Neersen. Third, Sean O'Hara. Fourth, Zach Montgomery. Fifth, Jake Ingstrom. Sixth, Greg Rajna. And seventh, Reggie PJ. All right, boys and girls, this is your Stock Buggy A-Main 6-minute race. Everybody going live in less than 5. And we're off. Montgomery almost came in like a wrecking ball there on our third place car. Plenty of time, guys. JR, Mark, Sean, Zach, Greg up to 5th from 6th. Reggie up to 6th from 7th. And Jake in the field here. Hopefully get that cleaned up in this race. Got plenty of time. Ooh, that was close. Caution after the tabletop. Ready to turn in some new fast laps there in that second lap. Leader coming down the back straight in that fluorescent yellow. And I think that was Van Neersen going. No, that was not Van Neersen going for the tumble. CJ, never mind. One at the south end here. Caution at the Serpent sign. North end of the track. And we're clear. And our leader, now Mark Van Neersen. They're back 2 seconds at the line last time by. Here comes Mark. Got the black and gray out there. He's going with ski jump as JR crosses the line. Back 4.3. Mark showing the way on a 22 lap pace here. Caution the back straight. To the wall, guys. To the wall. Somebody on the back straight still? Helped him or not. Guys, there's one on the ski jump. Behind the ski jump. Jason behind the ski jump. Go. That was poor Greg. I thought he got back on after the jump over there. I thought he kept going and jumped back on. I'm sorry, sir. Good thing I have a camera over there. It's Mark and JR battling out. JR on the inside of him over the roller. Sneaks on past. Oh, JR goes for a tumble over the single at the north end. Got ourselves a race here. Mark at the line by 1 second. O'Hara back 5 seconds in third. That's third place, guys. Give him a little room. We're clear. Raj in the new fast lap, 17.7. Four down, 2 to go. It's Mark, JR. By 3/10 at the line. Here they come down the back straightaway. Great battle between them. JR on the inside. Mark gives them a little room. Good sportsmanship. Tuck back in behind them. Follow them for a little while. They still got 140 to go. O'Hara in third. Engstrom in fourth. Reggie back 1.2 in fifth. Zach in sixth. Comes Zach across the line. Zach's back 8 seconds and change, and Greg behind him a little bit here. I can't see past you guys. It's JR, Mark, O'Hara, top three right now. Take back a lap and change in fourth. PJ behind him a little bit more in fifth. Take that just under 5 seconds now. Montgomery trying to run him down along with Rajna. 30 seconds to go. Rajna new fast lap 17.2. Excuse me, 17.4. And some Lexan. That is time. New cross line. You are done. Zachary Montgomery, you are done, sir. JR Mitch going to take that one. 22.605. Looking for the crowd. Rajan's done. O'Hara's done. Jake is done. Van Aerson looking for Reggie. and shut it down. JR Mitch taking that one 22.605. Van Neersen 6.14. Difference of 9.2. O'Hare on the podium with 21 laps. Jake and Reggie with 19 apiece. They were separated by 4 seconds there. And Montgomery with 18 and Rajna with 17. Poor Greg. He's probably going to look at me with very cold, steely eyes. I'm going to start drinking heavily. I'm sorry, sir. I thought you kept on carrying after you went off the side of that thing, and I looked at the camera here to make sure everything's going okay, and bam, there he is on the backside of the jump still. Could have yelled a little bit, get their attention. All right, it's time for our sportsman, guys. Time to shine. Last race of the night. Again, I want to thank everybody coming out tonight. So we got the big state race coming up this weekend. A lot of guys are doing some fine-tuning the cars for that. Last-minute maintenance and all that good stuff. So good luck to all of you out there going to that one. On Saturday, we'll be doing our oval program outdoors. Weather forecast looking as good as it gets for Florida right now this time of year. Mr. Terry's checked in. Thank you, sir. All right, we got a few marshals out there. We're going to turn them loose. All right, we'll let Reggie and Jason get that lap in there or so. All right, we're missing a marshal out there in the infield. Who we missing? All right, Mark or JR. I need one of you guys at the after the roller up there. Mark's going to take it for us. Thank you, sir. I think everybody else is already out there. Where's Montgomery at? Down here by in front of me. All right, gentlemen, let's bring him to the grid. Your top qualifier, 16 laps, 5:05, Mr. Reggie PJ. On the grid there, right in front of the corner. You going, Reggie? All the way to the corner. That mark in front of the corner. Line of second, CJ Soderland at the start-finish line. Third place, Anthony Smothers. Fourth place, Sean Melville. Fifth place, Jason Ralph. And sixth place, Terry Dolan. All right, marshals, once again, this is a 6-minute A main. Hopefully these guys clean it up here a little bit. The marshals don't get a workout. Jason is 5, Terry is 6. All right, gentlemen. You guys clearly know the deal. You're not going to win on the first lap or the first corner. Take it nice and easy. This is your Sportsman A Main. Everybody's going live in less than 5. Here we go. That's as good as she gets right now. And we're off and running. Oh, some guys are giving the marshals a little bit of work out of the north end of the track. Plenty of time, guys. This is a 6-minute race. And looks like we're trying to do some good sportsmanship stuff. Appreciate it. Here, let's put them in front of the landing instead over here on this side. Caution on the back straight. And it's clear. All right, it's Smothers showing the way. Soderlin by 7.5 seconds. Reggie back 3 seconds third. Sean Melville 7/10 behind him. Battle for that third spot. Going over that north end single right now. Caution in the sweeper. And we're clear. Just about 2 minutes into this one, racers. Oh, Soderlin going over the top. And I think that was Terry doing the Mick twist off the back wall on the back straightaway. Somehow landed it. Jason, new fast lap 18.4. Reggie with a 17.8. Soderlin 18.5. Melville 19.7. Dolan on a 20.1. And your fast lap of the race, Anthony Smothers with a 17.1 in that four-wheel drive. Little Steve Miller band I'm hearing on the radio. Oh, we got one behind the roller. Terry, new fast lap 19.6. Well, they're showing the way on a 20-lap run here. 6.09. Soderlin, new fast lap 18.2 in that blue short course. Goes off the back of the E-jump. Just about 4 down, 2 to go. Reggie, new fast lap, 17.7. Soderlin with it, 18.2. Anthony might be stretching out his lead here a little bit. Up to 6. Now Reggie up to second. Soderlin right behind him, though. What I thought was going to happen somewhere along the lines here in tonight's racing. Oh, CJ up on 2 wheels in that short course. He's got a little handful. Terry back 12 seconds. Jason trying to run him down. Here comes Jason. Back 5.8 at the line. Oh, Soderlund on the wall there. Closest battles between, let's see, Soderlund and Reggie for that second spot. Like Terry got in the pipe there after the roller. 45 seconds to go. And I think that might be Sean upside down. $30 seconds. Looking for our closest battle right now. Reggie back 10 seconds behind our leader. CJ back another 4.2 in that third spot. Jason back 6.5 in fifth. And Terry just under 3 seconds behind him in sixth. So a little battle shaping up there with 10 seconds to go. Like there's going to be a couple guys last lap here. CJ going to get that extra lap. Anthony. Jason, you are done, sir. Missed that extra lap. That is time. You cross line. You will be done. Looking for a couple more here. And shut it down. Anthony Smothers taking that one 20 and 615. Reggie PJ 19 and 604. CJ Soderlund 19 and 613. That's your podium. Melville with 18. Ralph with 17. And Dolan with 17. Nice job. Nice job. All right, guys. That is the end of racing. We're going to get our podium ceremony here in just a few moments. But first, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to do all those lovely social media things. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Help get the word of RC out to everybody else. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch you Saturday somewhere around 7 o'clock for Superstar Saturday Showdown on the Oval underneath the lights. 7 o'clock Saturday night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.